Hi there, my name is Rosa. That's what I go by. So, I define myself as an oil pastel artist. You can see my watermelon piece over there, right? I started selling on eBay in December. And it really went okay. I found a really nice course that told me how to make a lot of art, really quickly. Not with oil pastel, by the way. That course taught acrylic paint. Not a fan of acrylic painting. I like my oil pastels. I'm a dry media kind of person. I've always have been, always loved it. And I'm really thankful for finding that course. However, that course was about make it and list it and make more, make more, make more. So I have like tons of, you can that stack right there. That's just oil pastels, right? My daughter's work at the top though. I have tons of oil pastels in my house, right? And I have tons of listings on eBay. And it's frustrating, because the sales, because of his course, a lot of people are like buying his stuff, you know, not buying his stuff, buying other people's stuff over my stuff, despite my stuff being really, really nice and really luxury, you know, like his concept, it was a good concept. I'm not gonna like doubt that. It made me money. It helped our family when we had a need for money, right? And it gave me a lot of confidence to actually do art and put the like artist title on my forehead, And it felt nice, right, to actually be able to do that. It was like, oh my God, I can actually do this, right? But now I have probably 1,000 pieces of art in my house. I have eBay store with 700 listings. I'm not making daily sales at all. So I've tried a couple things. I've stopped doing the daily listing on eBay. I mean, when a listing was 700 listings, and then you realize that the person that has a store that's much smaller than yours is making more money, it's like, why am I going to keep listing? Why am I going to keep buying supplies? I wanted to condense it, right? So I still have my store out. It's still there. You can check it out, buy some, I don't know, stuff, you know what I mean? It's nice. It's really pretty. I got good reviews to point that out too, okay? And then I thought, maybe I should do commissions. So I built a commission store, right? Keepingtheirtable.com. And I love it. It was so much fun on the web, then making the art, making the portfolio. It was great. It was around Mother's Day when I made it, right? I sent a text message to my sister-in-law offering her a piece. I was like, hey, your mother passed away. My mother passed away a while ago. Hers passed away like a long time ago when I was dating my husband. And instead of replying and declining it, she just ignored me. But that's that family, So I was kind of sad and hurt and stuff. And it kind of sucked, right? I remodeled that website so it's not the same. It's more so semi-custom now. Art is still the amazing stuff. It's still beautiful. Same price, same kind of structure, everything, right? It's more earthy and focused. I felt that the previous version of Keeping Their Table was kind of like ho-hum and more relaxed, and there was a lot of trust that had to be built with it. And so right now I'm testing out the new version, which is the same name, but I kind of call it Garden to Table more so because it's more so about fruits and vegetables and stuff, and about turning them into a composition piece based around emotion, right? And then I also was like having this like kick of like this thing called Cosmic Brownies, and I'm sure you dove the 90s and 80s. You might remember those, right? They're like brownies with a little confetti on top, right? So beautiful, right? I started making some pieces around that. I ended up making how many pieces? I think it's like six. I made one for my uncle, and I made like four more to sell, excuse me. And they are amazingly beautiful. I can't show you any right now because I'm like sitting down and I'm getting up. But like, I mean, you can't really see it, it's covered up. But they're really pretty. And that one's cornerstoredreams.com, right? And on the weekend of Memorial Day, right, I was like, okay, I'm going to try something different. I'm going to launch it as a print. On eBay, I only sell originals, right? So this product, those listings, ha ha ha, those pieces are prints, so they're not on eBay at all, right? They're only on cornerstoredreams.com, right? And they are like a set website, really pretty, really gorgeous pieces. I love them. They're so a blast to make. No joke. I love them so much, right? And I decided on Memorial Day, I was like, okay, I'm gonna make a solo one. I'm gonna price these pieces. I'm gonna do like a test, right? I'm gonna price them at $20 a print, right? I was like, yeah, let's do this, right? And then I wake up in the morning, build a new landing page for the specific one that was like had like a gamer focus on it. It's Cosmic Brownie, cute little iced coffee cup, and then like a game controller and a rainbow through it, right? It's really cute. I love it. It's so cute, right? With a dark background, so it's like really gamer friendly, right? I build the Facebook ad, and for some reason, Facebook's just glitching like crazy. It would not go from active to actually active. It went to preparing, and then it went to pending, and then it just didn't work. I duplicated that ad thing multiple times. I was so frustrated, and I was like, I know Facebook could have given me like results and validation like instantly, but it didn't work, right? So, tried the next day, still nothing. And so, so that was like Saturday and then Sunday. Monday, I decided, you know what, this is not working. You know, Facebook's not letting me test. So I went ahead and did Pinterest. And Pinterest is a slow burn. Anybody who knows marketing on Pinterest, it's a very different landscape, right? Very, very different. And I said, okay, I'm going to do a slow burn. I'm going to cut the budget in half, do a slow burn. Impressions, yay. Sales, right? So still nothing. I have one more day on my campaign, right? And I'm getting outbound clicks, but I'm not getting any sales. Yesterday, I modified the website a little bit better. I made it where it's a darker background, so it kind of meshes in with the dark structure of the website, of the piece, right? It is so frustrating. And then this morning, I realized I had never really validated the garden to table version of keeping their table. So I just did a boosting of a post on that one, and I have today's posting to do, and I'm probably gonna do another one on Friday and see if those two work. The emotion behind them is like all the focus of them. Like I followed a book. I don't know if I can see it. I don't know. Art entrepreneur, like, and she has like a YouTube channel, really great like stories and stuff like that, really great structuring and stuff. But she tries just to have high prices, and I'm really going for low prices right now. I'm really just wanting something, you know, and I'm frustrated and I'm struggling. Not struggling per se. I think I feel like it should be better than it is because other people have it better than it is. And for some reason, I'm getting skipped. I am not a fan of social media. I'm very introverted. Super introverted. I have like extremely low self-esteem. Like, you want to talk about someone with low self-esteem, you mention Rosa because, you know. But lately I've been trying to get out of my shell, trying to push myself into situations where I have to be like out there. Like last school year, I became the treasurer of my daughter's choir booster cup. And my husband's like, what? Anyways, art. Okay, let's talk about art, right? What I'm going to do, right, is I was told that documenting, hear my birds outside, I'm in Arkansas, documenting my progress could help me have a voice, for one. I'm a journaler anyway, but I really don't journal about my businesses anymore because I felt like my journals were becoming too much of a planner and an aggressor kind of thing versus just talking about how the day went with my babies. I have 3 kids. Okay. 3 kids, 4 cats, 1 dog, and a fish. Okay. So I'm going to document this next collection, right? I'm not 100% sure what it's going to be, how it's going to be, anything like that. I'm like thinking coconuts, because for some reason I like a coconut right now. I don't know. They're pretty. They're fun. I'm going to start another collection. This is dumb. Probably. But I don't feel like making another cosmic brownie. I don't feel like making another nostalgic piece. I feel like making something a little bit tropical, especially because of how money is this year. We can't go to California. We can't afford the trip to go to work. That's where I'm originally from. My family's originally from California, not from Arkansas. I came here to take care of my late mother and her husband. I think I want to make a tropical piece. I haven't really decided how I'm gonna do it yet, but I think like I'm gonna show you how I do it, which is crazy because like I think that gatekeeping is like super important. Yet I'm kind of tired, and I think I need some kind of like reassurance that I'm not doing this for nothing. And I think my reassurance is gonna come from me just saying how much I did to a camera and saying that I did something and I made something and maybe even showing that something. You know, I think the biggest benefit that I have of myself is that I'm a person, I may be introverted and I may have a ton of failures on my rap sheet. I don't quit. I just don't quit. Never. I don't plan on it. When I find something I like, I'm going to keep doing it. And I'm going to do it to the like utmost until it burns me out. And so far, eBay burnt me out because doing all those paintings, that burnt me out. Not having like a set structure, not having like an actual collection, because that course was all about follow the trends, you know, see what's going on, you know, copy what other people are doing, figure it out, you know, do that, just paint something, and do like 10 to 30 paintings a day, and then like hope one of them sells, blah, 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 you know. I didn't like that anymore. I don't like that anymore. I have tons of paintings. Remember, check my eBay store. They are beautiful pieces. Literally, I really work hard on my pieces. Really, really hard. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a few maybe tropical themed ones and stuff like that. And I'm going to do something similar to cornerstoredreams.com, where it's a print store and stuff like that, where it's a piece, a set of 4 or 5. And I'm going to do the same kind of structuring, which uses Clyde a lot. I use Clyde. I love AI stuff like that. You'll notice that I use AI a lot when I'm like trying to film. You'll notice that. I will make something like that over the couple days, haha. And we'll see how it goes and how it you know, feels and stuff. I have no idea topic. I have no idea how this is going to come out. I am kind of scared, kind of worried. I'm also like, excited. You know, I really do love working with oil pastels. And I'm not someone who like works with expensive ones. Like, no joke. Like, I use these ones, you know. This is Color 1, Color 2. And then I love this brand new stuff. This isn't normal. I like Crayolas. They really do have, this is a neon set. I probably won't use that for my design, but that's the example. As a Black woman, plus size, I'm working really hard. I push myself really, really hard. And I'm going to keep pushing myself. I have no intention of quitting with this art stuff. I really love it. And I think that, you ask somebody if, there's one thing like, oh, if money was not a problem, would you still do art every day? And my answer is yes. Because I really do enjoy doing art. I find it liberating, especially with oil pastels. I don't know. I find it really liberating just to play with oil pastels. It's fun. It's exciting. It's allows me to like get my hands dirty, and also have really great stuff. And then AI has made it so much easier to create oil pastel art, so that I don't feel limited and I don't feel like I'm required to be someone who has like this art degree. Instead, I have a master's degree, and I got that a long time ago. I have a master's degree in entrepreneurship. Let's build this collection. It's not gonna take that much time. Because of that course, I make pieces. I can make pieces very quickly. I choose not to go as quickly anymore because I want to enjoy the feeling of creating. Okay, I want to enjoy the process of coming up with a design, coming up with a collection, and naming it and stuff like that. I enjoy doing that because I can enjoy it now. I'm not on this eBay inventory turntable. I have the inventory on eBay. I don't need any more inventory. Like, if you like my stuff, buy my stuff. And I appreciate every single purchase, every single sale. I'm jumping up and down while I'm packing that painting. Period. You know. I look forward to sharing this story with you guys, and hopefully you enjoying it. I have no idea. I think this is more so a me thing because I need to get out what I'm doing. I need to say what I'm doing so I can feel validated by what I'm doing, mostly. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you just need to tell yourself, you got this, Rosa. You know? So, tomorrow, hopefully, I'll show you the progress I made today. I'm taking it easy because I'm not feeling great. But tomorrow I'm hoping I can show you the ideas we come up with for the collection. Hopefully I can show you some pictures. And then I doubt I'm gonna paint today. Because I feel sick. You never know. I might. But we'll have a set plan, tomorrow, and we'll discuss it again. So, see you tomorrow.